All right, today we are diving deep into one of the most vital and honestly one of the most overlooked parts of our health, our kidneys. We're going to break down the absolute best ways to protect them and keep them going strong, all based on our latest research.
But first, let me ask you a question. Just for a second, picture your body as this incredible high-tech machine. Now, what do you think are the hardest working filters in that whole system? You know, the ones running 24/7, keeping everything in perfect working order.
You got it. It's your kidneys. These two little organs are the true unsung heroes of your body. They are constantly filtering out waste and extra fluid from your blood to keep you healthy and balanced. It's an amazing process.
And that number right there, millions, that's exactly why we're talking about this today. See, kidney disease isn't some rare, far-off condition. It actually affects millions and millions of people all over the world. So figuring out how to take care of our kidneys, that's essential for pretty much all of us.
Our research frames this as a silent challenge, and that's a perfect way to put it. Why silent? Well, because the damage can happen really slowly, over years, often with zero obvious symptoms until things get serious. But here's the good news. It is absolutely a challenge we can face. And the very first step is just knowing what you're up against. So, what are we up against? Well, the research points to two main culprits behind most kidney damage: high blood pressure and diabetes. This is so important. It means that managing those conditions isn't just for your heart or your blood sugar. It is your #1 line of defense for protecting your kidneys.
Which leads us perfectly into our first pillar of support, the kitchen counter. This is all about the incredible power you have every single day just through the choices you make about what you eat and drink. Let's see what the research has to say.
So the strategy is broken down into 4 really clear, manageable steps. First up, limit sodium, that's salt, because it directly affects your blood pressure. Step 2 is about controlling how much protein you eat. You can think of it like this. Processing protein is a big job for your kidneys, and if you give them too much, you can seriously overwork them. Third, we've got to monitor minerals like potassium and phosphorus, which can build up if your kidneys aren't filtering at 100%. And finally, something so simple, just stay hydrated. Water helps your kidneys flush everything out.
This really puts it in black and white, doesn't it? On one hand, too much salt jacks up your blood pressure, which puts a ton of strain on your kidneys. But on the other hand, the right amount of sodium is actually essential. It helps maintain that delicate fluid balance that your kidneys are working so hard to manage. Okay, let's move from the kitchen to our second pillar, your daily habits. This is about looking beyond just food and focusing on the lifestyle choices that help build up your kidneys' strength and resilience for the long haul. The source really spotlights 3 huge ones: staying active, which is great for blood pressure and weight management, quitting smoking, and we're about to see just how powerful that one is, and of course, limiting alcohol, another big player when it comes to keeping your blood pressure in a healthy range.
The guidance on this one couldn't be more direct. Quit smoking. Full stop. It is single-handedly one of the most impactful things you can do for the health of your kidneys.
And here's the why, the immediate reward. Smoking literally chokes off blood flow to your vital organs, including your kidneys. The moment you quit, you start to restore that critical lifeline, allowing them to get all the oxygen and nutrients they need to do their job properly. And for staying active, the research gives us a really clear, totally achievable goal: 30 minutes of moderate activity. We're talking a brisk walk, a bike ride, on most days of the week. This is a triple threat. It helps control blood pressure, blood sugar, and weight, tackling all those major risk factors at once. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, the doctor's office. This one is all about building a real partnership with your healthcare team, so you can be proactive about monitoring and protecting your kidney health.
Now this is a question that might stop you in your tracks. It points to a hidden risk that, let's be honest, most of us probably don't even think about when we're reaching into the medicine cabinet for a headache.
The culprits here are something called NSAIDs. I know, it's a technical term, but you definitely know them. We're talking about really common over-the-counter pain relievers like ibuprofen. The research is crystal clear that using them long-term can be harmful, which is exactly why talking to your doctor is so critical. So really, the big takeaway for this pillar is teamwork. It's you and your doctor working together. That means taking your prescribed medications just as directed, getting those regular checkups to catch any issues early, and, like we just saw, always talking to your doctor about all the medications you're taking, even the stuff you buy at the pharmacy.
Okay, let's bring this all home. We've talked about diet, we've talked about daily habits, and we've talked about your medical team. Now let's tie it all together into a really clear path forward.
I want you to think of this as your personal kidney health toolkit. It's built on these 3 simple, powerful pillars we just went through: what you eat, what you do every day, and how you work with your doctor. They all support each other to create a really strong foundation.
And this quote from our source material really just nails it, doesn't it? It's not about finding one magic pill or a single quick fix. It's the combination of all these things, your lifestyle, your medical care, and that regular monitoring, that truly makes the biggest difference in slowing down kidney disease and just living a healthier life.
So, that leaves us with one last, really empowering question. This isn't about trying to change your entire life in one day. That's overwhelming. It's just about taking that first small step. So, looking back at everything we've talked about, what's one little change, just one, that you can start today?